I take potential client calls for the services Dan and I offer. Often they're with doctors, okay, that are research naive. And one of their questions always is, what are my risks for doing research? And I tell them, hey, it's just like practice. If nothing's going to happen to you unless you're breaking the law in some capacity. So I'm curious, is that a sufficient answer?
How about this? I think that they have to make a decision for themselves. You're giving them your opinion on what the real risks are. They ask me that question, I have to give them a more comprehensive answer. But even then, I'm giving you an overall answer. I'm not doing research. But I think from a risk perspective, you kind of give an opinion. And it's not expected to be comprehensive. It's not expected to be all-inclusive. But there are tons of risks that are involved in research. But the question is, as you pointed out, Chris, as long as you stick to the law, as long as you don't violate the law, you're fine. So there are other non-law things that can come up, things like promotional issues, things like regulatory issues. But I would say overall, you're probably, again, don't violate, you're fine.
So to confine their question a little more, generally they're referring to their medical license, right? Am I risking my medical license in any capacity?
So there are situations where you are risking your medical license. I actually had a situation where a doctor, well, it went the other way. His medical license got taken away because of research. Then he tried to volunteer for free in the context of research, and he was banned. And that actually landed up having an impact on the clinical trial site. So you can actually taint a site because of your experience.
So he lost his license from research?
That's what I gather. It was a situation, so I didn't actually look into his specific situation. But yeah,
it's possible.
You can.
I think you still have to break the law. I've only heard.
You still have to break the law. So, for example, I'll give you just as an example: informed consent. If you don't get appropriate informed consent, you can break the law.